Kedar. My project partner, Layli, was vomiting wildly last night, so she cannot be here for this presentation. But so our topic for this 20 project was to do a college counseling service in a way that would help with counseling, like creating a college plan for individuals who are in a low-income environment. Most of the time, college counseling takes a couple hundred, sometimes $1,000 or more dollars. It's very, very expensive, and that's not very easy to get to for people in low-income environments. So we wanted to do a thing where we gave our knowledge that we learned through this past year, as well as knowledge from online sources, in order to spread it to people who don't have access to all these resources. So obviously seniors know these two platforms pretty well, I'd hope. Common App holds about 500 or more applications that link into a single application, and Coalition is a new one. And so both of these are processes which, if you don't know what you're doing, you're really lost. It tries and simplifies as much as you can for you, but it's very confusing to do if you don't know what you're doing. So we wanted to make a system where, with our knowledge on the website, you can see. So we made a website basically, and this website is the main thing we wanted to do is it would be accessible to anyone, in any platform, in any manner. By doing this, or to do this, we were able to host our page in what's called a responsive design. So we used GitHub, which is a platform to log your changes. So I was the main curator of the website. I developed the website, and Layli helped with a lot of the info on the website, as well as the marketing. But the process of actually building the website, when I say responsive, let me clarify what responsive means. Responsive basically means that regardless of your phone, computer, tablet, TV, it'll all look really, really neat and clean. A lot of times on websites, it shows where you don't get a nice view. It's all very cluttered and it looks very messy. Our responsive design was aimed to fix this. So our main purpose was to help with for these two organizations, which Layli contacted and was the main person in charge of marketing and distribution for this. So CASA, which is called the Court-Appointed Social Advocates, and the John Burton Advocates for Students. Both of these are platforms which aim to more than just the Bay Area, to places like in really low-income communities in the East Coast, in the Midwest, in other parts of the U.S., and even international. These platforms help spread messages that way. So through communication with this, we were able to to talk to them about spreading our website through this. So in addition to making a website, we made a flyer almost that can be posted, like infographic almost. And so the information all from this website that you can see here, there's a lot on here, can be found on the flyer in a nice, easy to read way. So here's a couple different views of the website. I used a lot of the different elements, such as like a accordion thing, which gives details in a very short form you can click and expands. I also linked videos, and I compiled a bunch of different tips onto the website. Also, we were able to highlight a lot of the key questions people have, whether SAT or ACT, whether what's a subject test, different things like that students who are juniors and sophomores and freshmen now, since the college process is getting a lot more expensive, that they have throughout their high school career and going to college. Our main takeaway was that there's a lot of poverty. Let's get that straight. And it's not just in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is one of the most prominent, rich places in the U.S. Surrounded by companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, a bunch of places that have these have so much money. Yet you go to San Jose, you go to close places in LA, places in Oakland, where it's surrounded by poverty. And then 20 minutes walk away and you're in Saratoga, where it's rich. How do we get the college process simple for them? That was our main takeaway from this project. We really wanted to garner an audience through our platforms. And so our next steps would really be to outreach to more organizations. We want to go through Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and also Reddit. So a major part for my college process was I used a subreddit called Applying to College, where it was a bunch of current college students, postgraduate students, and also there were students who were in high school. And through asking questions, people would give their responses, people would give different ideas. There were actually even some professional college counselors on there that would help. And Reddit's completely free. It's a free open forum for the internet, and through making this website, I was actually able to already put it out to the world. You can check it on your phone. But the idea is that there's people who need this, and we really want to give them more opportunity to see what the college process is like. We want to give them the opportunity to expand their knowledge about the college process and really learn more. And we're excited, and thanks. Yeah.
So, like, how do you think people in poorer communities will get access to it, because they might not necessarily have internet or like...
Right. So what we learned was a lot of people in poor communities, they don't have phones or smartphones. They don't have, maybe they have one computer to share. But a lot of times what they do is they congregate on places where you can get access to computers. And the way our website works is there's nothing like an account. There's nothing like this, because a lot of these college things that need access, they need accounts, they need services, they need payment. We eliminated all that in our platform. We did it so that you could go on the website and you could look at it for like 5 minutes, give the phone back to someone you borrowed, or if you're using a library, then you can log off the library and go later if you want to. There's nothing to track your progress. It's just you can go whenever you want to and see it whenever you want to.
You said that this is like a college counseling website?
Right.
In my experience with college counselors, they're like very personally tailored, right? So they help you with like designing like specific topics for essays and all that. So what specifically can I find on your website that I can't find on the College Board website, or like I saw you have College Vine?
Yeah. So our main thing is that we make it so it's simple and easy to read. With our platform, we can highlight just quick points of information that are very easy to read that it'd be really hard to find on like College Board website or like College Vine. It summarizes all this information into a page rather than having to go through like 50 different websites to see just your one question. And oftentimes, because that's so cluttered in the college process, having 4 different platforms applications now, private schools have their own application process, a lot of schools have their own application process now. It simplifies it into one page and gives you a very easy to read thing that a lot of college counselors, a lot of them don't, like, yes, you can be a good college counselor, but a lot of it's self-learned. And we want to provide a process for that. Other questions? Cool.